Welcome in, everyone, to week 9 of the SBA. Glad to have you with us here. Should be a fun time in general. We're going to get started with a sort of interesting game, purely off the fact that this is the last time Coach K-Bark will be coaching a game. Sources have been telling me that they will be moving on from their head coach. Even though they won the SBA championship last season, this season has not gone the way they thought because of how impressive this team is. So they will face the Warrior Muscles. Definitely a team that's also struggling, so maybe they can give Coach K-Bark that last win before the new head coach is revealed after week 9. But with that being said, we'll go straight into lineups. Should be a fun one. Let me go here. Find the lineups. Where are the lineups? There we go. Almost like I know where the lineups are. But we will go right into this game. Warrior Muscles definitely been struggling as of late. Looking to get back on track and get a little bit of a win streak going here, because they were, at the beginning of the season, looking like a clear-cut favorite to just run through the SBA. But ever since then, it has looked pretty rough, to say the least. So what the main question is going to be is if they get anything going. I mean, this is a very, very talented team, but I don't know what they can do to sort of fix their situation. I mean, Boomerang Bro is a great addition, and he really didn't have the greatest game last time, but definitely better than a few other people in this. So it's going to be really interesting to see what they do there. Obviously, the Diddy Monkeys have really kept most of their core from last season as well. Obviously, Vanilla Me, the starting pitcher for that team. Very, very interesting in that case. But obviously you have Monty Mo, who was there last season. You have Diddy Kong, Funky Kong. This is still a great, great team offensively. It really is. The main question is, can they sort of bounce back? I mean, it's just been a lackluster season. They're fighting for a playoff spot. If you said that at the beginning of the season for the Season 1 champions, you would call me crazy, but that's the type of situation they're in right now. So gonna be really interesting to see if they can probably get one more game back and try and fight for something here, but we'll get the lineups adjusted and set. Firebow's still gonna be at pitcher for the team. Obviously, the all Koopa / Dry Bones outfield is still great, so nothing to worry about there. Wiggler over at third, shortstop, second base, Boomerang Bro, first base, Red Magic Koopa. Alright, and then lineups, Oreo, Wiggler, Fire Bro, Red Magic Koopa, Boomerang Bro, Red Critter, Parachupa, Red Koopa, Dry Bones. Okay. Go. And then we go over to the Diddy Monkeys. Really nothing's changed with this squad. This is a wild that is a wild outfield by the CPU. What the hell? Alright, well that's not the lineup, but I have never seen that monstrosity of a lineup in the outfield before. Good lord. I hope that never happens in a game. Jesus. Alright. Funky Kong, King K. Rool, obviously. Leave something like this. Could be wrong. Yep, Brown Critter second. Looks good on my end. Gotta just fix the lineup. Boom. Green Shy Guy. LME. Yoshi, Paragoomba. Alright. Like I said before, welcome in everyone to this game. We are ready for week 1. Should be a fun one. The site of the Season 1 SBA champions will now be getting a new coach after this game. Going into next week, there will be a new head coach for the Diddy Monkeys, as Coach K-Bark has been informed that this is his last game. So can they end off on a win against the struggling Wario Muscles? It's going to be a tough task. That's going to be a deep hit to center field. Wario, and that ball is gone! Plane spoils the K-mark. It's 1-0. An unbelievable start for the Muscles, who have been struggling for the past few weeks. They get on the board early. And here comes Wiggler. What a start there for the Wario Muscles. Like we said before, definitely been a struggle bus of a season for the Wario Muscles, because they did start out great, winning 4 of their first 5. Now looking at them right now, they're 4-4. They've on a little bit of a losing streak. It's going to be really interesting to see if they can sort of get back into this situation about being in the bye week, because at the beginning of the season, they were looking like absolute favorites. That ball is belted to left field. See you later. A 2-run home run for Firebro. It's 3-0. Train playing a factor there. They could have went for the buddy jump, but they just kept getting hit by the train. And it's starting to look ugly for the Diddy Monkeys. Red Magic Koopa now up. Vanilla Me, after a great season last season, has really fell off a cliff, for lack of a better word. Finally, they get one out thanks to Brown Critter. But Vanilla Me may just not be the answer at pitcher. Gonna be really interesting to see what they do from here. Obviously, a bunch of coaches threw their name into the straw hat for that new coaching gig. So definitely gonna be a really interesting scenario to see who gets that job. But for the Wario Muscles, this could be a great get-right game to get back over 500. Red Critter, we knew he was an MVP candidate earlier this season and basically in season 1 as well, but can't get anything to go. That's a great grab there from Brown Critter. Even with all of the dysfunction in the organization, Brown Critter has been the MVP of this team, especially on defense. But here comes the Diddy Monkeys. Basically sort of the same core, but definitely a little bit lackluster. So it's going to be really interesting to see if the Diddy Monkeys can respond after a quick 3-0 start. What a play from Red Critter. Here comes the captain for the team, Diddy Kong. It's going to be a high fly ball, but that will be caught by Koopa. Very interesting to see what Pizza does here in these last few weeks before the trade deadline. There's only one more week till the trade deadline. See if he makes any moves in that outfield, or if he just keeps it the same going into the playoffs, because they've shown their inability to field at times, but they're starting off strong here. Keeping Firebro at pitcher. The moment they threw Red Critter at pitcher, kind of like last season in the SBA championship, it did not work out. So they're being smart. It's going to be just really interesting to see if they can sort of get back on track, because you know how good this team is. This team, on paper, is one of the most stacked teams in the league. But can't get anything to go. Quick 2 strikes there for Paratroopa. Hit over the middle. Diddy can't grab it, so Paratroopa will make it to first base. Here comes Red Koopa. More known for his fielding work. I mean, he's the guy you kind of want to build around in the outfield, because he had a great season last season. Has been trying his best to build off it, and it's kind of worked to an extent there. Monty Mole taking a little time to grab that ball. So runners on first and third. Here comes Green Dry Bones. Then we go back to the top of the lineup. Green Dry Bones sort of been wishy-washy when it comes to his play as of late. But good hit there, and that will send an RBI home for the Muscles. And all of a sudden, it's getting ugly. Back to the top of the order for the Muscles. It has been a season of disappointment. This is really disappointment versus disappointment here halfway through the season. Going into the season, we thought these were going to be 2 of the top teams in the league. And that's going to be a triple play! Unbelievable! What defense there from the veteran Diddy Monkeys. Finally getting back up. You do have Brown Critter and King K. Rool, the slugger of the year last year. Can they generate any offense here? That's going to be a deep hit to center field, but that will be caught. Trying to go for the home run shot. No dice. Here comes King K. Rool. Looking for his own. Trying to call his own number. Going to right field. And that ball is gone! That ball was sent to Jupiter! They cut into the lead! Two constants have been on this team are Brown Critter and King K. Rool, defensively and offensively, respectfully. They've both been great. Trying to go for another home run shot is Green Shy Guy, but no good. Here comes Vanilla Me. We're going to continue to generate some offense here for the Diddy Monkeys. But a surprisingly good pitcher whenever he is in is Firebro. Good hit off the star pitch. He's going to go one. Just play it safe. So here comes Yoshi. So everyone definitely more of a disappointment here for this Diddy Monkeys team, and that's why batting is few and far between, but a great grab from Red Critter gets the Warrior Muscles back up top. Top of the third here. Still in the best part of your lineup. Gonna be interesting if Wiggler can start a little bit of a rally here and sort of guarantee a win. Because while a 3-run lead is safe, not as safe as you think in the SBA. Looking for the hit. Wiggler. Oh, deep to center field. Can they get back there in time? It looks like it will just be off the wall. So Wiggler will get a double. And looking for a star hit there is Firebro off the bat. And that's going to send Wiggler home. What a star hit there from Firebro. Making it 5-1. Here comes Red Magic Hoopa. Remember, scored the first home run in Bowser Jr. rookie history. Of course, that history only lasted one season before Bowser Jr. was revoked of his captaincy. It's so interesting because you have a team like the Mario Fireballs who are 6-2 with less of a run differential than the Wario Muscles, or even the Birdo Bows have less of a run differential than the Wario Muscles too. It's just these past few games, these have been sort of tight-knit games that they haven't been able to win, and a win here could definitely help them gain momentum into next week, especially with all the flux in the organization for the Diddy Monkeys. Obviously, I think 4 coaches have put their name in the hat for that head coaching position. Still prestigious, with it being a championship roster from last season. But can the Diddy Monkeys try and give K-Bark one last hurrah? That's going to be the main question. Already 2 outs here, bottom of the third. Diddy Monkeys, Diddy Kong, the captain, gets on base. Here comes all the heavy hitters. Hit there from Funky Kong, deep to right field, and that ball is gone! Potential realized! They cut into the lead! What a hit from Funky Kong! And just like that, it's a 2-run game! This is exactly what we were talking about with the Warrior Muscles most of not, if not all of this season. It's been very frustrating if you are a Warrior Muscles fan because stuff like that happens. Luckily, they get out of the inning, preventing further damage. But the Diddy Monkeys slowly but surely crawling their way back down to a 2-run lead for the Muscles. Red Critter will be up here to bat for the Warrior Muscles. formerly of the Bowser Jr. Rookies. And that's an insane hit to left field. See you later. An absolute belted shot to left field. They re-increased the lead to 3. Just a fantastic hit. Not even bunny jumps could get there. Vanilla Me trying everything he can, but it is just not good enough. So they will throw in Yoshi over the captain. How will Yoshi do in this situation? Hit there. That's an insanely high power hit for someone of Yoshi's size. Gets on base. Here comes Koopa. Yoshi being put in is very interesting. Maybe looking for a couple of star hits there. Hit there, Vanilla Me looking for the double play, and they will get it. Can Yoshi get the D Monkeys back on offense? It looks like that's not going to be the case. Can the bite jump get there in time, though? And it looks like they can. What a grab there from Monty Mole. A fantastic hit from Green Dry Bones, but didn't have enough juice on that. What a play. Here comes the slugger of the year. Trying to get go for the power hit there. Doesn't get all the ball there, so it goes straight to Red Magic Koopa. Fireball definitely having the betting of the 2 pitching matchups so far today. Looks like it's going to continue. Vanilla Me, definitely someone who could be dropped for a pitcher once the new coaching takes over. Because he is just, on offense or defense, he has just not looked good whatsoever. Gonna be interesting to see if they can sort of right the ship. I mean, right now they're still battling with Waluigi Spitballs for that final playoff spot. So even with a loss here, and probably the Waluigi Spitballs are going to lose as well, because this is a sort of on the rise Peach Monarch team that made some moves, got Petey Piranha. Could be interesting, could be going on a little bit of a win streak. So it's literally it's a battle of the garbage bin for that 8th seed. It was like that last season. Looking for a good hit is Wiggler. That's going to be grabbed by Vanilla Me. Double play. Great prowess from the pitcher. And Firebro increase the lead here for the Wario Muscles. That's a deep hit to right field, and that ball is going to be foul. Barely. Looking for it again, and Diddy Kong tried to grab it. He couldn't. So Firebro will get the first base. Here comes Red Magic Koopa. Looking for a good hit. Can't get it to go, and that will get them back on offense. Bottom of the 5th. They still have 3 chances to try their best to get something going. Every time it feels like they've responded, the Wario Muscles throw a haymaker right back. They kind of feel like they know that it's a must-win game for chemistry issues. Just purely off the fact that this is a team that should be way better than 500. So I think they realize that in general. Firebro's starting to get a little tired. Will that play a factor? Paragoomba looking for a good hit, and that will be that hit. Paragoomba will get on base. Okay, we'll do a little bit of a pitching change here. They'll throw in Wario. The obvious answer, he's been the closer for the Wario Muscles for the longest time. That's going to be an easy double play. Falls right into the glove of Boomerang Bro. 2 more innings, top of the 6th. Wario Muscles having some of the best players of their lineup. And Paratroopa. Can Boomerang Bro add on some insurance runs here for the Wario Muscles? That's the main question. Looking for a hit over the middle. A bad hit there from Boomerang Bro. So they get the out. A rare misstep there from Boomerang Bro. Not really known for his fumbles on the batting mound. That's going to be trying to get a good hit from Red Critter, and that will be foul. Critter looking for something. Going over to left field. That is going to be fair, so Red Critter will get on base. And a quick strike there for Paratroopa. Looking for a good hit. How about this from Paratroopa? 2 runners on. A great, impressive base hit. Koopa trying to continue to rally here for the Wario Muscles. Already 2 quick strikes. Doesn't go for the star pitch. Instead, Koopa will just go for that. And that's going to be a double play, all by Brown Critter's self. One impressive play from the Defensive Player of the Year candidate. And while we have a moment, guys, make sure that if you are watching this on YouTube, to make sure you tune in to us live every Saturday at 7 p.m. for each week of the SBA. And also join the SBA Discord for all your updates on your favorite teams. The Monkeys back up to bat. 2 more chances to get 3 runs and tie up this game. Diddy Kong will not be able to do that. Back to the meat and potatoes of the lineup for the Diddy Monkeys. Diddy Monkeys and DK Wilds are sort of built similarly when it comes to their teams. It's just, I don't know. It's just completely different dynamics. One team can get everything to go, and one team can't. But there from Brown Critter, that's belted to left field, and that ball is gone! Brown Critter trying everything he can to keep them in this game. It's back to a 2-run deficit. Welcome in, Florida Man. Speaking of Florida Man, King K. Rool on at bat. Can King K. Rool make this a 1-run game? That's a good line drive, and that ball is gone off the foul pole. The spirit of Florida running through King K. Rool's veins. It's a 1-run deficit. Back-to-back home runs, and all of a sudden this is a closer game than pizza would want. Hit there. Well, luckily they finally get the last out. But oh my goodness, what a way to respond for the Diddy Monkeys. And if they play perfect defense here, they have a chance to tie or even win the game in the bottom of the 7th. Way more attainable. Hit there from Green Dry Bones. Looks like it'll just be a pop fly. Train will just miss him. Wario up to bat. Hit there. Goes over to the left side. Wario will get on base. Wiggler looking to add some insurance runs here for the Wario Muscles. Can Yoshi deny him? Not this time. So 2 runners on, 1 out. Fire Bro. Gonna be here. Gonna go for the deep hit. And that looks like it's gonna be a pop fly. Looks like Wario's gonna try and tag up and go 3 though. That's exactly what he does, and instead goes back to second. Red Magic Koopa help out the team. What a play from Brown Critter! What a diving grab! And all of a sudden, the Diddy Monkeys, a win here is on the bats of Vanilla Me, Yoshi, and Paragoomba. Can they start a rally here in the bottom of the 7th? Hit there. Vanilla Me! That's deep to left field! Will the bunny jump get there in time, though? Yes, it will! Vanilla Me tried to win it himself. So 2 more chances here. Yoshi looking for a hit of his own. That's going to be grabbed. So we'll be on the bat of Paragoomba. If Paragoomba can just get on base, the top of the lineup will be up. The pitch. Already 2 strikes. Paragoomba gotta be easy with this. Wario trying to close it. Good hit there, and that ball will drop. They stay alive for one more at bat. Monty Mole looking to continue the rally here for the Diddy Monkeys. The game time run is on first base. Wario trying everything he can to get this team home, and that's not going to be the case. 2 runners on. The game-winning run is now on first base. It's going to rely on the captain versus captain matchup. Could we see fireworks here from Diddy Kong? Hasn't had the greatest day batting, but looking to continue that. And what a grab from the trade acquisition! Boomerang Bro ends it! And the Wario Muscles finally get back into the win column! What a trade acquisition from Pizza in fending off the comeback is the Wario Muscles that go to 5-4 here after week 9. They tried everything they could, but your 2 best players that you want the best from, your captain and your MVP, those are going to be your MVPs. Wario Muscles, a 90 in batting for Wario and a 90 in batting for Firebro. It's just enough. And that will help you guys, hopefully, for the rest of the season, because there were some good grabs there. Some hits over to left field, but it was not enough. Going over to the Diddy Monkeys, they tried everything they can. It's just that Diddy Kong did not have a great day batting, along with a few others, and Vanilla Me is definitely struggling at pitching. But with that being said, that will be the last game of the K-Bark era. And is this an innuendo that a coaching change could be the thing that helps out this team get back to old glory? Oh, man. I wanted them to win. Oh, well. New coach. It will be determined on the wheel spin. I'll just do it live. Big rip to K-Bar. Couldn't end his tenure on a win. But we have another good game, I believe. Oh, never mind. Dolphin said otherwise. Dolphin. No. Next game is actually going to be the Peach Marks and the Wallaby Spitballs. So more mid before we actually get to the games that matter. Yeah. Sorry, Deasley, but there's sort of a bottom. I mean, if the Peach Marks can rally off, what is that? 2 straight? Or did they lose their last game? Hold on. They lost their last game by 1 run. Winning 2 of 3 would be huge for momentum for Yui, though. Alright, so let me double check the stadium, make sure we're not doing this. So Wario City. We haven't been here in a while, so a little bit of a refresher. Alright, let's set these lineups. We'll do the Peach Monarchs first. Mihara, Piranha, Luigi, Toadette, Red Pianta, and over to the Waluigi Spitballs. Of course, Alton Me, Hennis Me, Bowser Jr. The normal suspects. Yellow Pianta. I want to make sure I specify what Pianta was. Luigi, Baby Daisy, Green Bear Troopa. do the spitballs first because I'm looking at them. Daisy's in left. Bowser Jr. third. Waluigi. And it's me, Yellow Pianta. Catcher. There we go. Ultimate. And it's me. Bowser Jr. Alright, go up to the Peach Monarchs. Peach left field. Josh center. Pinky Yoshi first base. Pretty sure Toadette's out there, right? No, Toadette's second base. Ooh, he's out there. Right field, Baby Peach. Oh, that makes sense. Okay. Who's their pitcher? Magic Koopa? Oh, it's Luigi. Interesting. Alright. Alright. Sorry, I'm tired. Magic Koopa. That's good. Toadette. Luigi 6. Who am I missing? Oh, Red Pianta, of course. Yoshi. Baby Peach, Magic Koopa. Lineups look good. Alright. Let's do it. Game 2 of the Week 9 slate for the SBA brings us to Wario Stadium as the Peach Marks will visit Coach D's Sleep and the Waluigi Spitballs. Both teams sort of trying to fight for that last wild card spot. Both teams have been struggling most of the year, but the Peach Monarchs, for the first time this season, are favored in a game. They were favored in a game by the sportsbook. So going to be really interesting to see if they can capitalize on it. Here comes the Captain Peach. Already a base hit for Josh Miar, off to a good start. It's been a really struggling season here for the Waluigi Spitballs. After having an MVP and Waluigi sort of lead them to the playoffs. A random miss there from Alton Me! How about that? All of a sudden, with no outs, Petey Piranha will be up to bat. Hit there, Petey Piranha. Instead, that's going to be a double play. What a grab there from Ultimate to make up for his mistake. Here comes Red Pianta. Waluigi trying to get out of this inning fast. Instead, Pianta actually was able to get the hit off there. So all of a sudden, 2 runners back on. 2 outs, though. You got to be careful. Here comes Toadette. Toadette looking for a good hit over the middle, and that's exactly what she gets. Bases loaded. A little bit of a logjam situation. Up to Luigi. Acquired via trade. There's been a good pitcher there. Can he be a good batter as well? No, it goes right into the glove of Hennesme. And the Waluigi Spitballs will go on offense for the first time today. Hit there from Ultimate. That will immediately be grabbed. What a play from Magic Koopa. And it's me over the middle. That will be grabbed by Toadette. Toadette being put in the infield was a questionable remark in general, but has worked wonders for this. Here comes Bowser Jr. And that will be grabbed by Josh Miara. A quick 1-2-3 out. So no scoring here in the first inning. Peach Marks now going to be trying to look for some sort of offense. Got it. Bases loaded with 2 outs, but couldn't capitalize. So here comes Baby Peach. Yoshi on first base. Baby Peach was seen as an MVP candidate early on last season before she fell off a cliff. Baby Peach looking for a good hit, and yes, that's exactly what she gets. All of a sudden, 2 runners on, no outs. Now you have an RBI chance with Magic Koopa. Can the Wizard get anything going? And hit there from Magic Koopa will just easily be a double play. Looking for the triple, but Baby Peach gets back there in time. Great fielding from the Waluigi Spitballs, something that's been their bread and butter for the most part. Josh Miara over that side. Ultimate with another missed grab. Kept it in the air and somehow Tiny Kong grabbed it. An unbelievable catch. Ultimate me being the ultimate Jekyll and Hyde situation here for the Waluigi Spitballs. Some good, some bad. But the Waluigi Spitballs will go on offense. Hit there from Yellow Pianta. That'll just go straight to Toadette. Tiny Kong up the bat. One of the best players for the Spitballs. Looking for a hit over the middle, and that's exactly what she gets. She'll get on base. Baby DK up the bat. Can't get anything to go. Both these teams showing great defense early on in this game. Of course, looking at both these teams going into the standings, Peach Monarchs 1-7, while the Waluigi Spitballs are 3-5. Diddy Monkeys did lose, so with the win, they would have a game lead for that last wild card spot. They're gonna have to really work for it, though. This Peach Monarchs team definitely been keeping it close these past few games. Sort of a revamped team that could make damage if they're not careful, but instead that's gonna be a pop fly. Got excited all for nothing. Oh my goodness. Here comes Red Pianta. Hit over the middle. That ball will drop. Red Pianta will get on first base. Toadette up the bat. 2 outs already, so you gotta be careful. Going for the star pitch. Trying to get out of the inning. Toadette finds a way to hit it. Maybe should have avoided it, because it goes straight to Hennesme. A little under halfway through this game, we have been scoreless. Can the Spitballs start the scoring off here in this game? Good hit there over to the right side. Green Paratrooper will get on base. Here comes the captain. Trying to help his team get in front early on in this game. Instead goes straight to Toadette. And that'll be a double play. Now relies on the binky of Baby Daisy. And that will go straight to Josh Miara. 3 straight outs yet again. It's been nothing but a defensive stalemate for both of these teams. Great defensive prowess and great pitching. Who will break through first? Looking for a hit is Luigi over the middle. That ball will drop. So Luigi will at least get on first base. Here comes Big Yoshi. An all-star during the halfway point of the season, which was very surprising to a lot of people, but he's actually been probably the best of the Yoshis in the SBA this season. So already 2 runners on. Peach up to bat. No outs, so could be very advantageous. Baby Peach. Instead, we're going to see a star pitch here. Early on, looks like Baby Peach is going to go for the hit. Instead, that's going to be another double play, looking for the triple, and then they get it! A hit right into a triple play, and halfway through this game, it is still 0-0. Unbelievable stuff. Can someone break through? That is the main question. There's going to be another easy out there for Magic Koopa. It's me. I've seen a couple of home run attempts from him this season. First star pitch here from Luigi. And the hit does work, but it goes right into Magic Koopa's glove. So here comes Bowser Jr. 2 outs already, so they gotta be careful in this situation. Hit there. And that will be grabbed by Magic Koopa yet again! Showing shades up the DK Wilds infield. Good stuff from Magic Koopa. Monarchs back on offense. 3 more innings. And like I said before, we are scoreless. Can someone get anything to go? Star pitch early on from Waluigi. Trying to take advantage of him being tired. Hit there from Magic Koopa. That's deep to right field. But that will be caught by Tiny Kong. Waluigi definitely getting a little more tired than usual. So they will throw in Bowser Jr. As a relief pitcher here with the star pitch situation, he's actually been pretty decent. It's going to be really interesting to see if the Peach Monarchs can get a hit off the Junior. One hit there. Josh Mauer will get the first. Peach up to bat. Let me get a good hit going, and Ultimate drops it again! Again, somehow Tiny Kong makes the grab of an Ultimate fumble. Oh my goodness. Here over the middle, Petey Piranha is just going to try and get on base. 2 of the same play is wacky in itself. And Red Pianta try and send someone home for the Peach Monarchs. Bowser Jr. trying everything he can to get him out of this inning. Somehow Red Pianta got contact on that. So we bases loaded. Odette up to bat. Looking to make some magic happen and get the Peach Monarchs on the board for the first time today. And that's exactly what she does! Finally, it took 5 innings, but a rally here by the Monarchs finally get them on the board.
Oh, yeah.
2 outs. Gotta be careful in this situation. You have a little bit of a logjam here. But one out is all you need. And they can't get it! That's going to be another run scored for the Peach Monarchs. And Yoshi continue the rally here for the Peach Monarchs. And there from Yoshi, and that will be caught by Baby Daisy. Going for the home run ball. Not enough mustard. And just like that, the Waluigi Spitballs will go on offense for the first time trailing after 4 scoreless innings. So can Yellow Pianta start a rally here for Coach D-Sleep and the Waluigi Spitballs? Looking for a good hit there. Yellow Pianta shades of but that's going to be just shy of the home run track. A valiant effort there from Yellow Pianta, not enough. Tiny Kong over the middle will get on base. We see a good contact hit here from Baby DK. Over the middle, and that's exactly what we get. So 2 runners on here for the Waluigi Spitballs. One out. So still in a good spot. And trying to grab it is Magic Koopa. Can't. So base is loaded, 1 out. Waluigi led the league in doubles last season. Could we see one more here? Already 2 strikes. Waiting for the perfect ball. And going for the star hit is Waluigi. And it won't work! Can they get the double play? Star hit for nothing! It didn't go anywhere where it's supposed to go! And they were able to get the double play off it! Unbelievable stuff here! Peach Monarch showing that great defensive prowess. Bowser Jr. trying everything he can to keep the Waluigi Spitballs in this game. Hit there, and goes straight to Ultimate. Here comes Magic Koopa. Gonna try and get some insurance runs on here for the Monarchs. Can they start a rally? For the power hit. Looks like Magic Koopa will try and swing at it. We'll get a contact hit. What a play there from Ultimate, preventing disaster. Hit over the middle. And Josh Miara will get on first base. 2 outs though. So you gotta be careful. Captain will be up to bat here for the Monarchs. If Peach can get on base somehow, you could have gotten a chance with Petey Piranha, but you're gonna have to wait till the 7th for that. All these Spitballs will have 2 chances to get 2 runs, but the way it's going, we may see a good donut of a score here if the Spitballs are not careful. Baby Daisy looking right over the middle, does drop. So runner on first, back to the top of the order. Can Ultimate continue the rally? Hit there, and that's going to be grabbed by Magic Koopa. Looking for the double play, and that's exactly what he gets. Here comes Hennesme. One more out before they only will have 1 inning to try to work their magic. Can Josh Miara get there in time? Yes, he can. What a grab from Josh Miara. Last time to get insurance runs for the Peach Monarchs before the Spitballs go up there for the last time. And you're at the perfect part of your lineup to try and get that to go. Already 2 strikes here. And B. Piranha looks like he's just going to go for the contact hit. And that's exactly what he does. Goes off the arrow. But luckily Baby DK realized that and went with the ball. Red Pianta up the bat. Looking to get something going here. Is Red Pianta. Hit there will just be a double play. Great chemistry between the Miis. You just need 1 more out if you're Bowser Jr. So you can get back on offense and try 1 more time. Using every star pitch, every type of pitch he can. And finally, they get out of the inning. So they will go on offense, bottom of the 7th. Last chance to tie up this game. Will we see extra innings, or will the Peach Monarchs win 2 of their last 3 games? Bowser Jr. will be up to bat. And over the middle, Magic Koopa will grab it.
Wow.
A fantastic grab from Magic Koopa. comes Yellow Pianta. Strike here. A win here would keep the Peach Monarchs in playoff contention easily. And a win. Ooh, good hit there. So Yellow Pianta does get on base. One runner on, one out. Here comes Tiny Kong. Luigi's been out there all game long. Has been rock solid here for the Monarchs. Looking for the complete game shutout. Will not happen yet. And Yellow Pianta did not run the second. They thought they could grab it, so now 2 outs. Only a runner on first. A bad situation if you are the Waluigi Spitballs. Goes for the contact hit. That ball will drop. So at least 2 runners are on. The game-tying run is on first base. Can Green Paratroopa start a rally here for the Waluigi Spitballs? Hit over there, and Magikoopa ends the game! Elevating and accelerating at 290 years old, and the Peach Monarchs have won 2 of their last 3 games and stay alive when it comes to hunting for the last wildcard spot. A valiant effort here from the Peach Monarchs. Toadette will be your MVP, bringing in one of the only runs of the game, but we will look at the Waluigi Spitballs, just nothing. Look at this. 10, 20, 40, 60, 80, 90 points. An average of 10 points per person. Just a terrible game all around for Waluigi Spitballs. Here we go for the Monarchs. And obviously the fielding was just great from Toadette, but also the batting was definitely the X factor. And the Peach Monarchs looking up at possibly a playoff spot if they can continue this momentum into Week 10. What's good, Jeff? Welcome in. Unfortunate. All right, so 2 games down, 2 more to go here today. Then we get to find out the new head coach of the Waluigi, not the Waluigi Spitballs, of the Diddy Monkeys, who lost again. But it was a close game. I mean, a few updates here and there. I do not be surprised. Yeah, like just a few little tweaks and adjustments, and that team could still make the playoffs and still make a run. And I truly believe that. So here we go. Time to go to Mario Stadium. Florida man, time to put on your overalls because it's the Mario Fireballs at home defending against the Daisy Flowers. Flame versus Florida man, the battle of the Fs. Why is Siri on? Okay. Hopefully no one heard that. But yes, very high stakes matchup. Obviously, Mario Fireball's trying to keep pace with that bye week looming. Trying to get into that final bye week slot. Well, for the Daisy Flowers, I mean 4-4, but it's a respectable 4-4. It's a very respectable team. Definitely just a completely new look from what they were at the beginning of the season. So, gonna be really. Why does it? Okay, let me look at the lineups first. Okay. Why is it autofill the lineups? This is a big statement game for the Daisy Flowers. If they can win this game, oh baby, this would be a fantastic thing. Flame, check out Discord real quick. Or did we just play a game? No. Hold on. Oh, never mind. I was looking at the wrong season. Well, that's embarrassing. That is embarrassing. I can't believe I just I'll put lineups up here. All right, lineups. This is way better. Yes, I don't. Do not worry about that. Do not worry about that. I don't know. Well, I don't know what I was looking at. I'm gonna be honest. Light blue Yoshi. Daisy, purple Toad. Yeah, I was looking at wrong season. I don't know what I was doing. Red Noki. Yep. Binks McMee. Blooper. And Red Yoshi. Interesting. All right. Someone get Florida Man's overalls in here. All right. That is Shetland. Okay. I feel like confirm like who's who now. Rex Meavers. Critter, you have a big task in front of you. I'm not gonna lie. Debatably the best team in the league if the DK Wilds didn't exist. So definitely a put up or shut up moment. Joe and Heisen. Oh man, that team's stacked. I'm not gonna lie. All right, let's look at this. Daisy Flowers, Light Blue Yoshi, and CJ Myrons. Purple Toad, Red Yoshi, EJ Myrons, Binks with me, Blooper. All right. Blooper pitcher, Daisy third, CJ Myrons second. Shortstop is Light Blue Yoshi. And EJ Myrons. Wow, they already did the outfield for me. Nice. Binks McMee, Purple Toad catcher. Wow. Even the AI knew what's up. Let's look at... So Izami's third. Hammer Bro is second. Shortstop, Green Toad. Red Toad, Red Shy Guy. Alright, then lineup. Mario, Toad, Meej, Hammer Bro, Rex Meavers, Green Critter, Green Toad, Shy Guy behind me. Alright! Game 3. A big time game for the Daisy Flowers as they visit Mario Stadium with Coach Florida Man and the Mario Fireballs as Coach Flame looking to get back over 500, but also make a statement for the SBA as this is a completely revamped team from before. So, gonna be really interesting to see if they can take down a juggernaut when it comes to the Mario Fireballs. 6-2 on the year, beat the DK Wilds, but still second overall in the league. It's gonna be really interesting to see if they can get anything to go. Immediately 2 grabs for Green Critter. So here comes Daisy. Daisy looking for hit them herself, but no good. Quick 3 outs. Of course, Rex Meavers, formerly of Daisy Flowers fame from last season, was phenomenal and somehow slipped through the cracks, and Florida Man got him on his team. Same can be said for Blooper, though. Pitcher of the year, and Florida Man sort of threw him to the side, so this is a big statement game here for Blooper. Trying to grab it is Red Yoshi, and that's exactly what he does. It's a very speedy outfield with EJ Myrons manning it at center field. Hit there, and easily grabbed by EJ Myrons. They're going to be a defensive slugfest early on here in the first. Here comes Chet Meej. Looking to get some offense going here for the Fireballs. And a quick pitch there. That time it will be grabbed by Light Blue Yoshi. A fantastic grab. Light Blue Yoshi was not originally at shortstop. Maybe that is the move. But we'll get to see this Daisy Flowers middle of the lineup here. It'll start with All-Star Purple Toad, who just finds a way to hit home runs. I mean, it's honestly miraculous. Definitely the best Toad of the bunch here in the SBA. Not that time, though. An easy grab there for Green Critter. Here comes Red Yoshi, the new acquisition. Trying to grab it is Green Critter, trying to get it to first in time. He does! Even with Red Yoshi speeding towards first base, he gets it, somehow gets the out to go. Trying to grab it is Chet Meej, a little off. So here comes Red Noki. Looking to continue to rally, and that's exactly what she does. 2 runners on, but 2 outs. Here comes Binks McMee, a surprising home run hitter for the Daisy Flowers. Has been someone they've actually kind of built around. Here comes the Coach Flame. Over the middle, that ball will drop. All of a sudden, it's bases loaded for the Mario Fireballs. Can they get out of it? They'll have to rely on what type of quality hit you get here from Blooper. Trying to get some star pitch going, and a reverse star pitch could not be grabbed. All of a sudden, that's 1 run scored. That's 2 runs scored. Big Me trying to go home. And they get the out because Big Me got there way too late. The buddy throw was obviously in time, but 2 runs scored. A mental error there from Chet Meej. And they're celebrating like they just won, even though they just let up 2 runs in the most horrific way possible. Can the Mario Fireballs respond? You're at the best part of your lineup to do it. Here comes Hammer Bro. That's belted to center field, but looks like the buddy jump will get there in time. And yes, they will. A good grab there from E.J. Myrons. Here comes Rex Meevers. Gonna get something to go here. Already 2 quick strikes here. Blooper. That goes straight to Light Blue Yoshi. They'll get the out. 2 outs already. Blooper looking to control this game for the Daisy Flowers on defense. But if anyone's gonna say otherwise, it's gonna be Green Critter. We see a hit here. No, a rare bad hit. E.J. Myrons with a fantastic grab. And just like that, the Daisy Flowers are back on offense. Back to the start of your top of your lineup. Here comes E.J. Myrons. That ball will drop. What was Red Shy Guy doing? It fell right into his lap. He wasn't paying attention. Hit there from Light Blue Yoshi. A rare fumble from Green Critter. All of a sudden, the Mario Fireballs are starting to fall apart. They luckily grabbed that one easily, but it's now bases loaded, no outs. Here comes Purple Toad. Hit there. That's a good contact hit. That's going to send the run home. Will they get the second one home? Yes, they will. It's 4-0 in favor of the Flowers. Miscommunication on the buddy throw. Just like that, Purple Toad has 2 RBIs. Rex Meevers on the precipice of probably getting subbed out. I'm really interested to see if who they throw in for him. Red Yoshi! Foul. That was very close to a home run. Over the middle. This time it will be grabbed by Hammer Bro. Gonna go for the triple play and easily get it. What a play there from Hammer Bro. And here comes the Mario Fireballs back in front. Over the middle is Green Toad. Trying to get some remnants of offense going here for the Mario Fireballs. And here comes Red Shy Guy. We'll go for the star hit there. Will not be able to be grabbed. So 2 runners on, no outs. Guys, me always itches for those home runs. So we see one here. No, just going for the contact hit. Instead, it will be a double play. They will advance the runner to third. So a decent hit here could send Green Toad home and sort of try and cut back into this lead. It's going to be up to the captain. Hit there from Mario. That's greatly in the gap, and that's going to send a run home. What a decent hit from Mario. Here comes Red Toad. Trying to continue the rally here for the Mario Fireballs, and that's another decent hit. So 2 runners on, no outs. We've seen home run possibility from Chet Meach time and time again. He likes to rob a lot of them. Can he hit one this time? Or will he go for the contact hit? It'll be interesting. Looks like he will go for the contact hit here. Over the middle, will not be grabbed. So all of a sudden, bases loaded. Tried to get the out at it first. Just barely missed it though. Here comes Hammer Bro. Looking for an immediate shot. This would give them the chance to retake the lead. Winding up. Hammer Bro. What a hit over the middle. And that's over to left field. Can they get back there in time? Yes, they can. What a play made by CJ Myrons. Avoiding disaster. This is a revamped new look Daisy Flowers team. And maybe this is the formula to try and fight for that bye-week slot for the last few weeks of the season, or at least guarantee themselves making the playoffs. This team's going to be really interesting if they do make the playoffs. So, here's to hoping. It would be great to watch in that first round wild card. Here we go, a hit from Red Noki. That's actually going to be way deep. Will that go off the wall? No, that'll be out. Right at the wall, but Chet Meach was tall enough to grab it. Here comes Binks McMee. Looking for a hit himself, and that will just easily be grabbed by Chet Meach. Looper. Trying to get a good hit there, but Green Critter will easily grab that. And the Mario Fireballs have been trying to cut into this lead. They've only had 1 run scored. That was in the last inning. What can they get to go this inning? That is the main question. Rex Meavers. Hit over the middle. Will be grabbed easily by CJ Myrons. Hit there from Green Critter. Over to left field. See you later. What a shot from the MVP candidate. He cuts the lead to 2. And what a grab there from CJ Myrons. Was just going to mention how Green Toad's been getting good contact hits. Not that time. CJ Myrons finally looking like the Defensive Player of the Year candidate from seasons past. 2 outs already. Mario Fireball is trying to get some remnants of offense to build off of Green Critter, and that's not going to be the case. What a grab from Light Blue Yoshi. Daisy Flowers up to bat. 3 more innings for the Mario Fireballs to try and tie up this game. Hit there from CJ Myrons. That's going to be deep to center field. Can they get back there in time? Looks like they can, and they'll make the grab. What a grab from Chet Meej. So here comes Light Blue Yoshi. Trying to add some insurance runs here for the Daisy Flowers. That time it will be trying to be grabbed. Trying to get there was Light Blue Yoshi, but Boomerang Bro, or Hammer Bro, my apologies, gets it over to first base in time. 2 outs. Daisy looking to get something to go here for almost said D-Sleep, for Coach Flame here. And the Daisy Flowers, good hit, but that's going to be foul. And here's a hit, swinging a drive, and that's going to get right off the wall. A little higher, and that would have easily been a home run. They will switch out Rex Meavers. They will throw in Mario. Has been their reliever for the most part for most of the season, and he has been really good at it. So just trying to get them back into this game. Get over to the left side. Looks like it will be 2 runners on, still 2 outs. Mario just trying his best to get out of this inning. Hit there, and that will be grabbed by Hammer Bro. One of the best infields in the SBA for good reason. Their defensive reach is some of the best in the league. The Mario Fireballs, 3 chances to get 2 runs. It's going to start with Heizumi. Heizumi looking for a hit, and that will go straight to CJ Myrons. And it just looks like, unless you go for the home run shot, Mario Fireballs are not getting anything to go, and that's going to be another hit, but that's going to be pop fly. And it looks like EJ Myrons will grab that. Here comes Toad. We're going to get some sort of momentum started here for the Mario Fireballs. Get over to the right side. That will be dropped, so we'll make it 1 runner on, 2 outs. Chet Meej looking to continue to rally. Otherwise, Booper has had a solid game up to this point. Looking for the moonshot. Somehow Chet Meej grabs it, but they will get the out. What a grab there from Light Blue Yoshi. This team is built on speed and chemistry with good contact hitting, and it's easily showing there on the defensive side. So here comes EJ Myrons. Hit over there to the right side. Ball will drop, so EJ Myrons will get on first base. Red Noki up to bat. Looking for a hit. And instead, that's going to be a grab. EJ Myrons thought that was going to get by. So that's going to be 2 outs already. Here comes Binks McMee. Hit there from Chet Meej. And another great grab from Boomerang Bro. Boomerang Bro trying everything he can to keep this team in this game. And speaking of clutch players, he's up here at bat. Could he decrease the lead to 1 in 1 foul swing? That's going to be the main question. And instead goes for the contact hit there. Very smart. He'll get on base. Here comes Rex Beavers. They've been trying to continue to rally here for the Mario Fireballs. That's going to be grabbed. What a grab from CJ Myrons. Somewhere, somehow, Mushbrain is kicking himself for trading someone who could be seen as a Defensive Player of the Year candidate. And here comes Green Critter. Hit there, but that'll be foul. And hit there over the middle. And that's going to just be an easy out. A random dud here from Green Critter. That's exactly what they did not need. One more chance for the Flowers to add on insurance runs before the end of this game. It'll start on the bat of Blooper. There we go, and that's going to be an easy grab there from Hammer Bro. There goes a pitch from Mario, and that's going to be a strike. Star pitch, ineffective. And I'm getting breaking news, folks, that Florida Man isn't even here to coach his team. That could be the reason why they're not in a good position right now. They don't have an assistant. They're sort of coaching themselves. I guess Florida Man's eating a $200 steak. I mean, good on him. So shout out Florida Man. Here comes Light Blue Yoshi. Trying to continue to rally. Will that ball drop? No, that's going to be a great grab from Red Toad. So I guess he's coaching via Zoom today. Mario Fireballs will start their last inning with Green Toad. Looking for good pitches. Blooper easily grabbed by Light Blue Yoshi. For something that's going to be Red Shy Guy. Gets the hit off. Can't grab it. That's going to go into the gap. It can't get by Red Noki, though. So they present disaster. Will they go for the pitching change? That is the main question. In this situation, I don't even know who you go for in the pitching change. Hit there. And that will be grabbed by CJ Myrons. And that will be the game! CJ Myrons, the story, the win, the upset, and the Daisy Flowers are making their name known with this new roster. And with this, all of a sudden, Flame has a good chance to be in the driver's seat. MVP, obviously, EJ Myrons just had a fantastic day in the field. Was wonderful on batting and fielding. Mario Fireballs just couldn't get anything offensive to go. But I feel like they can easily bounce back. Daisy Flowers, a great win. Back to 5-4 while the Mario Fireballs fall to 6-3. But this is a good sign for the Daisy Flowers that maybe this new team could be in position to possibly make a deep playoff run. I want to remind everyone that Mushbrain basically traded CJ Myrons to Flame for like a half-eaten bag of Lay's chips or whatever it was. What was the trade? I want to know this before. Also, look at the cool background. Dude, what was the trade? Genuinely asking, because it pushed through Blue Critter for CJ Myrons. Bro, like, what are we doing? Like honestly, what are we doing? Blue Critter for Bro, I've never seen a more lopsided trade in my entire life. But speaking of the Birdo Bows, it is time. So here we go, the game of the week. We're going back to Mario Stadium, back to back. And it's going to be the DK Wilds visiting the Birdo Bows. Going to be a very interesting game, nonetheless. So, I did not mean to do that. Whoops. Go. DK Wilds first. The four-headed monster that is this god-awful, like, the lineup of Doom and Despair, bro. That's all I can, like, say what it is. And it's not red. It's, blue, green magic. No? Wait. I didn't have that. Dixie Kong. And Taylor McWee. Bows. Blue Pianta. A literal sign-in trade. I'm sick. I'm sick to my stomach. I can't believe you did that. Blue Dry Bones. I mean, hey, maybe there's a method to the madness and I just don't know it. Maybe there's a method to this madness and I just don't know it. I'm not going to question it until shit goes south. So, I think it's like this. And then like that. Yeah, a second. Boo. Yellow Magical Blue, Dixie Kong, Green Magical Blue. Alright, so that's good. Yep. Burrow Bows. Trade me or center field. Blue Dry Bones is first. Oh, is Yoshi in the outfield? He's at catcher? What is this lineup, bro? What in God's name is this lineup? And somehow they'll find a way to win. I'm calling it right now. They'll find a way to win. This makes no sense. I'm sorry. Like, what are we doing? Premiers, Deku Yoshi, Inoki Critter, and then check the lineup, double check it. Right field, Blue Toad. Alright, we are set up for Game of the Week. Back here at Mario Stadium at night, home of the Birdo Bows. And they have a Herculean task ahead of them as they face the top team in the SBA, the DK Wilds. Dark Bones will be your starting pitcher for the DK Wilds. Has been fantastic so far for this team. But can they get anything to go is the main question. Good hit there from Blue Pianta on first base. So here comes King Boo, the heart and soul of this Birdo Bows team. King Boo looking for a good hit, and what a grab there from Bowser! Oh my! Unbelievable stuff! So now here comes Birdo after the double play. They're going to try and save this offense and try and get some resemblance of it. Luckily, they get on base. Here comes Blue Toad. Hit there from Blue Toad. It's going to be a pop fly. It looks like Boo will grab it. Boo making the change from left field to right field for DK Wilds. A little bit of a lineup change here for Coach Jalen and Coach Jay Jettis. But here comes the top of the lineup for DK Wilds. It is just so good, but the infield is just better. What suction from Birdo. Here comes the captain. Has had a little bit of a down year compared to his teammate and running partner and MVP candidate, Bowser. But trying his best to do everything he can to help out this team. That's a good hit there. Here comes Bowser. We've seen him as an MVP candidate. Just needed a change of scenery, and all of a sudden he looks like one of the best players, if not the best player, in the SBA! Deep to right field! Can they get back there in time? No! Home run! That ball was sent to Jupiter, and just like that, it's a 2-run game! A rough start here for the Birdo Bows, but they can come back if need be. Well, what a grab there from Blue Pianta! And finally, to get out of the inning, Blue Critter, a new trade acquisition over the All-Star break. They're gonna look to build off him defensively, along with Birdo. And here comes Blue Dry Bones, the first round pick. Going for a quick first hit there, Taylor McWee, and Blue Dry Bones will get on first base. Here comes Trey Mears. Looking for something to go here. And trying to get a good hit off, but that's going to be a double play. And hit there from Dark Blue Yoshi. That will be grabbed by Dry Bones. Pause anyone here in the YouTube video. In the background, people speeding to get to the stadium to watch this high-level matchup. And while we have a moment, definitely make sure you check out the YouTube live streams every Saturday, 7 to 9 p.m. Eastern, where we host every week of the SBA. And also make sure to check out the SBA Discord, where you can keep track of all your favorite teams. And make sure, if you're not already, make sure you subscribe so you're up to date whenever we do go live. Matthew Wig does get on first base. Gets you on with a good contact hit, so 2 runners on, no outs. Green Magic Koopa. Looking for a hit, and that's going to be a pop fly over to the left side. Playing it safe. They'll go back to first and second base respectfully. Here comes Taylor McWee. Taylor McWee can just avoid disaster. We can get back to the top of the lineup here for the DK Wilds. Hit, and that's a bad hit there. That could turn to a double play, and that's exactly what happens. Birdo Bows back up to bat. Some power hitters in the lineup, and Blue Noki. Gonna be interesting to see if any of them can start a little bit of a rally here for the Birdo Bows and Coach Mushbrain. Hit over there. That will easily be grabbed by Yellow Magic Koopa. Blue Critter. The trade acquisition. Looking for something to help out this team. Hit to left field. That ball is gone. The trade acquisition. It looks more even now than it did before. It's a 1-run game. Unbelievable stuff. And now here comes Blue Pianta to try and continue to rally here for the Birdo Bows and try and tie up this game. Gotta look for the contact hit. Can't get anything to go. Hit there. That will drop. So Blue Pianta will get on first base. comes King Boo. Looking for a good contact hit, and that will go right to the corner. Blue Pianta thought about going 3. Advised against it. So here comes Berto with the RBI chance. And that's a good hit from Berto, but that will be foul. Another good hit from Berto. This time it'll drop. That'll make it bases loaded, only 1 out. So Berto Bo's in a great situation here. Even if you get Dark Bones off the mound, you have 2 other all-star pitchers that you're going to have to worry about. So that's going to be a good hit there. That's going to be an out. They get the double play. Prevent disaster. So they'll only get 1 run back. So here comes the top of the lineup here for the DK Wilds. Get over the middle. That ball will just be easily thrown to second. That'll put a runner on first. Here comes Donkey Kong. Donkey Kong looking for a hit himself. That's deep. Over to right field. Can they get back there in time? It looks like they can. And they won't make the grab. What a grab from Trey Mears. This top 4 of the DK Wilds lineup known for going for the home run balls. So outfield chemistry is going to be a big component of this team. Bowser looking for his own home run. Trying to get it to go. Oh my goodness! That ball doinks off of Blue Noki's head! It's a 2-run home run. The lead has increased to 3! It's gone from bad to worse for the Berto Bows! And hit there. Blueto's a little late to the ball, but Dry Bones will stay on first. Unbelievable stuff. They'll first force to throw Burrow in a little earlier than they would like. Still in a good position with this game. And hit there from Boo. Trying to grab it is Blue Toad. Blue Toad can't get to it in time. Trying to throw it over to second. Can't. So that'll be a nice little double there. And grab there. Will be fair. They're going to tag up and try and go home. And they'll get it. The DK Wilds increase their lead to 4. So here comes Dixie Kong. Hit over the middle. That one will drop. They'll just prevent disaster and prevent the throw home. So here comes Green Magic Koopa. A little bit of a log jam here for the Berto Bows. Gonna go for the star pitch yet again. Always works. You're surprised that she doesn't do it more often. Hit over the middle. That ball will drop. I'll make a 1-run go home. Instead, Yellow Magic Koopa tried going for it. Instead, be safe back at third. Still, bases loaded. A bad situation. This time it will be grabbed by King Boo. And they will get the double play. Finally, they get out of the inning. 2 of those runs were scored off in an unfortunate doink off the head of Blue Noki. We've seen it before, not once, but twice. So the third time, it's very interesting. A nice grab there from Yellow Magic Koopa to start off. Not letting Blue Dry Bones get anything to go. Ray Mears. Again, it's grabbed there. This Magic Koopa infield is insane. But looks like Dark Bones is getting a little tired. A little bit of an offensive onslaught here from the Birdo Bows when it comes to hitting his pitches. So, could look for a change here soon. Hit there. That's going to be fair. What a throw there from Dixie Kong. Dark Bones will stay out there. Halfway through this game, it is a 5-run game. But we've seen comebacks of bigger magnitude before, especially coming from this Birdo Bows team. It's happened against them and for them. So, anything can happen. Here comes Donkey Kong. Runner on first, no outs. Hit there from DK, line drive. Can Dre Mears get back there in time? No! Tried to get back there in time, but just missed it. And here comes Bowser. Looking for another hit there. Instead, gets the double play. Dry Bones looking for his own good thing to go, but can't. So here comes Boo. Hit over the middle. Trying to go home. His Donkey Kong base sort of saw it coming, so now base is loaded, 2 outs. Trying to prevent more of a rally of the same magnitude as the Birdo Bows. And it looks like they'll go for the star pitch here. Will they go for it again? They will! That's gonna get them out of the inning! What a smart play from Birdo! Now the Birdo Bows need to get a rally going. It's gonna have to start with Blue Noki. Trying to have to correct for her wrongs after that baseball doinked off her head. Made a 3-run game a 5-run game. Get over the middle, and that's going to be easily grabbed. This Magic Koopa infield is unfair. The reach that both these Magic Koopas have it's almost unhuman-like, which is true because they're turtles. Hit there from Blue Critter, and that's going to be a pop fly, and it looks like Taylor McGwee will get back there in time. They're deciding not to bring out Dark Bones just yet. They want him to finish the game. Been an impressive run so far. Hit there. Will easily be grabbed by Green Magic Koopa, and they'll get out of the inning. They've been able to hold the Birdo Bows to basically no offense besides one home run hit from Blue Critter. That was basically impossible to get to. Just a few mental errors has been the difference between this being a close game and a 5-run game. Going for the hit early. It's going to be another strike. Maybe we see it again. And now easily be grabbed by King Boo. Again, Green Magic Koopa. Got a little bit of a rally going here for the DK Wilds. A little late to the party is Blue Toad, so we're going to have to chase for it, but Birdo is starting to get tired, which is the last thing you need if you are the Birdo Bows. All of a sudden, a double play here has made the Birdo Bows go back on offense. Will this translate into anything? I mean, while he's tired, you might as well try and get some hits off him. Looking for a good hit is King Boo. A rare miss swing. 2 strikes already. And go for the start hit. That's going to be deep, and that's going to be caught. So that will be a pop fly. And they finally decide to take him out and throw in Bowser. Hit there from Berto. That's deep to right field. And that ball is gone! They aren't dead yet. The captain coming in clutch. Trying everything she can to get them back into this game. Hit there. Yellow Magic Koopa will get the out. Bowser gonna try and do everything he can to close this game out and prevent Donkey Kong from, having to come in and waste all their pitching arms at the once. And that's gonna be another pop fly. So just like that, DK Wilds go back on offense, trying to get some insurance runs here. Maybe they can get one here. That's deep to left field. Looks like they will get the bunny jump off in time and grab it. That's a great grab there from Blue Noki. So 2 more outs is needed for the Birdo Bows to get back on offense for the last time to try and tie up this game. They really need to play perfect defense. They have to start with Birdo, lock it in. Hit there. Looks like Donkey Kong will get on base. Not gonna go for 2. Had a good chance to do it. They will go for the pitching change. Interesting. Dark Blue Yoshi will come in. Dark Blue Yoshi be the answer. And that ball's immediately belted to left field. And luckily that's barely foul. Oh my goodness. Hit there. Another one! And that ball could be gone. No, what a grab from Trey Mears, preventing disaster. Two outs. Trying to get the final out is Dark Blue Yoshi. Dark Blue Yoshi, the pitch. Another ball there. Trying to get Drive One to swing at it. Hit there, and that's going to be a good contact hit. So it's up to Boo to continue to rally here for the DK Wilds, and that's exactly what happens. Birdo Bow's on the cusp of being in a terrible situation. Yellow Magic Koopa drive another run home and really truly seal it here, and that ball will drop. Trying to get the out at third. No luck. It's a 5-run game. And putting in Dark Blue Yoshi may not been the move. They finally get out of the inning, but now it's a 5-run comeback they're going to have to make just to tie this game. Here goes Bowser trying to end this game for the DK Wilds and have them remain on top of the league. And they get the first out they needed. And hit there. Another grab, this time by Green Magic Koopa. And it's looking more and more likely that the DK Wilds will win this game. And hit there. They get the last out that they need. from start to finish. It wasn't the offense, it was the defense from the DK Wilds that was really locking down, as the Berto Bows couldn't get anything going offensively besides a couple of very well-placed home runs. And just like that, they remain on top of the league. And it will be on the back of Yellow Magic Koopa. One of the main reasons they've been so good this season. Going over to the Berto Bows, they just couldn't get anything going offensively. Berto tried everything, along with Blue Critter. They both did really well, but no one else stepped up to the plate. We're looking mainly at Blue Dry Bones. But now going to the DK Wilds, this is a team that really is just great in every single facet, no matter what. So with that being said, that will do it here for Week 9 in Season 2, as the DK Wilds go to 7 and 2. Let me double check that real quick. This is still, like I said, it is live on Twitch. But yeah, 7 and 2. Mario Fireballs right on their tail, even after their loss. It's looking like the DK Wilds are still the best team in the league. From me, I am Crowd Justin, and we will see you all next week for Week 10 of Season 2 of the SBA. Unbelievable stuff. Insane. I mean, Blue Critter did everything he can. You can't even blame Blue Critter for that, which is wild. But that will do it for us. I will go quickly into the VC, so that way we can find out who the next head coach of the Diddy Monkeys will be. But other than that, that will do it for us here for Week 9 of the SBA. I am Crowd Justin, signing off.